Adam Gase, Dolphins head coach here. When it came time for you to join the ranks of the National Football League, if I'm not mistaken, the first man who gave you that in is the best man of Tom Izzo's from back in the day in Mariucci, my guy from Game Day Morning on the network. Is that true, Coach?
Correct. I had this little 6-month window there of a internship, and Mooch just got hired. And I don't know if you remember, it was late because it was after the Senior Bowl. That staff actually coached the Senior Bowl in Detroit, and then they fired Coach Morningwig after the Senior Bowl. And then Mooch got hired, and they were trying to kind of organize some things, and they needed a couple interns. So a guy named Bobby Merritt and myself were hired as 6-month interns to put all these point of attack tapes together for the draft, and that was really the end. And it was, hey, I have a chance to go back to Michigan, so if I don't make it, at least I'm not far from home.
Yeah, right. And what'd you learn from Mooch? So few people talk about what they've learned from Mooch, and so many people got their start thanks to Steve. I'd love to get something from you, what you saw watching Mariucci work up close as a coach in the NFL, Adam Gase.
I think it was the first time that I was around somebody that was as tight as he was with his coaching staff, and the way that he interacted with the players and the way that he was able to have great relationships with players, but at the same time still be an authority figure. He had a great way to balance that. And it was my first exposure to somebody where players loved that he was their head coach. And, he had a great way about how he interacted with everybody in the building, because you've been around him for a long time now, and you can't find anybody to say a bad word about him.
He's one of my favorite.
Everyone loves him, and they gravitate to him, and that was I would just see how he treated everybody great. He treated from the lowest I was an intern, and the fact that he knew who I was and where I was from and where I had come from, and he would talk to everybody, and it was you just felt like you were a part of it, and I that was something that I was so glad I experienced, because it's really helped me as my career's evolved in getting to this spot.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that, download our app. Please, just if it's a memory thing, just delete other apps. You don't need those apps. This app, the Rich Eisen Show app, you need that.